Hey guys, it's me, Eboneelatoya, and I am back with another video. This video is going to be on how you can protect your natural hair during the winter season. So I have all my notes written down here, so don't mind me if I'm looking down at my notebook. I just want to make sure I have everything correct and perfect for us naturalistas so we can protect our beautiful manes in the winter season. So if you want to learn on how you can do that, then keep watching. So I personally feel that it all starts with your wash day routine. It's definitely essential in protecting your hair during the cold seasons, and adding a few more steps to your routine will definitely help you put more moisture into your hair so that when you go out there in the cold weather, it doesn't suck out all of the moisture that you have and then your hair is dry and crispy. I feel that it's very essential during the winter season to pre-poo your hair and also to deep condition your hair. Pre-poo is when you have that step where you detangle in the beginning before you shampoo, either with an oil. You can do a hot oil treatment, detangle your hair with the oil, put it on a cap and do the greenhouse method, and you would essentially be opening up the cuticles to your hair cuticles, in fact, to penetrate and to have it put more moisture in your hair. So I definitely feel either a hot oil treatment or to either use conditioner on your hair to help your hair detangle, and then you put on a cap or even a plastic bag and also do the greenhouse method in that way, and it also opens up the cuticles for you. So I find that to be easier. For me personally, I like to use conditioner. Either I add some oil to my conditioner. I don't use a thick conditioner. I use a more slippery conditioner because, like I said, I detangle my hair first before I even go into the shower, and I just make sure that my hair is nice and coated with the slippery conditioner or the conditioner and oil mix that I use. I do either or, it doesn't really matter, but that's how I like to do it. And also for deep conditioning, I would definitely recommend using a thicker, obviously a mask or even a thick conditioner to really to add back the moisture after you shampoo your hair. So sometimes what I do is I use a conditioner, just a regular conditioner, even a slippery conditioner, and then I go the extra step and add a more thicker conditioner, either that has protein in it or something that would help my hair with breakage, which definitely benefits me later on when I style my hair. Yeah, I really think deep conditioning is the extra step that you should add into your wash day routine constantly. I definitely wouldn't say to do it every time or every week, because I wash my hair every week, so I wouldn't necessarily say doing it every week when you're doing your wash day routine. I maybe say doing it once a month or even twice a month, so every other week you can do that. That's how I do it, every other week, because I wash my hair every week. Just because of the amount of product that I use in my hair, I use a lot of shea butter in my hair, so my hair feels a lot weighed down, and also it feels sometimes, because of the weather, the shea butter kind of leaves like a gritty kind of appearance in my hair, like white spots, and I don't like that. So I like to wash my hair every week just to refresh and start my hair on a good note. So the next thing that I would recommend to protect your hair during the winter season is a really good leave-in conditioner. I feel that when you use leave-in conditioner, it kind of locks in that moisture, and even if you do the lock method, which is liquid, oil, cream, if you do that, the liquid part could be your leave-in conditioner. It doesn't necessarily have to be leave-in conditioner. It can just be the water that's in your hair, and then you coat it with your oil to lock in that moisture, and then you add your cream or styling cream or whatever you use to style your hair. The leave-in conditioner that I use is Kinky Curly Knot Today. It's a leave-in conditioner and detangler. So after I come out the shower and I let my hair dry a bit so it's like a damp state, I put this in my hair and I coat it on each strand. And then I use an oil. An oil, definitely for the winter time, I would suggest using a thicker oil just so that it like secures the moisture and locks it in beautifully. And then for a cream, I would use my shea butter. A thick oil that I can recommend is either Jamaican black castor oil, olive oil, or even vitamin E oil. Those oils will really they're thicker in consistency and they will really help lock in that leave-in conditioner or even the water that's left in your hair. The next thing that I would recommend is to tuck away your ends. So after you've styled your hair, maybe you do a twist out or a braid out, I wouldn't recommend leaving your hair out often. For me, I like to do buns, like low buns or even a high bun, or I can do those halo braids that go around your head. I like to do that. I just recently learned how to do that, so I do it constantly. Even doing a protective style, like braids or weaves or wearing a wig, just to protect your hair from the elements, it would just help your hair a lot during the winter season. And maybe you'll even see a difference after the winter, after the cold weather is over. You may see your hair grow a bit longer, or maybe you may think that it's stronger just because you're doing steps to protect it so that it's not out and it's not getting damaged or as much damage as it should once left out during the winter time. I also recommend wearing satin caps whenever you're in the house. It is just a key thing. Once I enter my house from work, I take out, if my hair is in a updo or a bun, I take out all the pins and I slap on my satin cap. I do not play. I don't, because even laying on the couch, you may ruffle your hair a bit. The ends of your hair are the oldest part of your hair, so they're more susceptible to damage. So you rubbing your head on the couch, or maybe the fabric of the couch or the pillow on the couch is a rougher material, and you rubbing it on your hair on the couch can definitely incur some damage that you may not even realize. It may be small damage, but it's still damage in its sense. So I'd recommend wearing a satin cap around the house, and especially in your bed. If you don't have a satin cap or a pillowcase for your bed or for your head, please go out and get one. It is very important to have those things. The fabrics on your pillowcase are not of a natural state. They are synthetic sometimes, depends on what kind of fabric material it is. And those synthetic fibers can definitely cause damage to your hair if you do not wear a satin cap or you don't have a satin pillowcase to protect it. To prevent your hair from touching those synthetic fibers and getting damage from your pillowcases and from the place that you should be resting and relaxing and not having to think about damage to your hair, I would just recommend going out there and buying that satin cap or satin pillowcase. And the last thing that I would recommend to protect your hair over the winter season is to get a trim before the cold weather hits. Now, depending on where you live in the world, the cold weather may be already there. The winter may have already started. Here in Canada, it hasn't really hit us. We've had snow, but we still have a bit of warm weather. Like, it is raining outside and it's 6 degrees. Normally it should be like -10. It is really warm. As this video is coming out, maybe you have time to still get a trim. It just would help in protecting the ends of your hair. The ends of your hair are the oldest part of your hair and they're more susceptible to damage. So getting that trim would help so that you have healthy hair to work with over the winter season, rather than having to maintain the older parts of your hair and watching it damage or even experience breakage. You wouldn't want to see that. You don't want to see your hair falling out bit by bit, and you don't want to see or feel your hair breaking when you touch it. So 2 videos ago, I did a trim. I did that trim, I believe, around September time. So I was definitely prepared to cut my hair and just have healthy hair over the winter season, just so that my hair doesn't break as much and I don't lose any length, because I'm working on trying to retain length. Hey guys, so that's the end of the video. So I'm just gonna go through the steps again just so you guys can remember. Pre-poo and deep condition. The next step was a leave-in conditioner after you wash your hair. The next step was to use a thicker oil like Jamaican black castor oil or olive oil or vitamin E oil. The next step was to tuck away your ends by wearing updos, by doing buns, by wearing weaves, wigs, anything like that to protect your hair during the winter season. Also to wear a satin cap when you're in your house or when you're about to go to bed, and having a satin pillowcase. And the last step was to get a trim before the winter season starts. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I gave you enough information to go out there and to try and maybe practice some of these steps. It worked for me, and it's working for me right now during the winter season, so I definitely hope it works for you. If you have any questions or if you want to comment on the video, please leave a comment down below or a question. I'll be sure to answer them. And make sure you thumbs up for protective styles and protective hair and everything protective, because I want my hair to grow. and I hope this helps you as it has been helping me. So thank you for watching. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.